I play soccer and I run track.
I play football.
I also play football.
I play soccer and softball.
I play football.
I play basketball.
And I do taekwondo and water polo in the fall.
Water polo and lacrosse.
I play volleyball.
I do track and field right now.
I play water polo and swimming.
I play baseball.
I play water polo, tennis. I'm in the school musical and I sing in a choir.
I like playing football for the brotherhood of it and like just being on a team with your best friends.
I just like the interaction and the teamwork.
Water polo, I like the team aspect of it, and swimming is just good exercise and conditioning for water polo.
It gives me a new challenge, gives me something new to think about, something different, takes my mind off of school and all the stress that I have.
I made so many friends with club teams that I'm still friends with, and everyone's just such a great energy. It's just a lot of fun to meet new people who have the same passion as you, and soccer is a great way to just like get out there. Everyone's so kind and like ready to work hard and have a good time. Some days I do, but some days the homework load is very heavy, so sometimes it's hard to balance it out.
Sports, it ends at like 5:30 and I get home around like 6:30, so I don't really have that much time for homework. I'll spend like 2 hours on it and then kind of just like sleep afterwards.
Sometimes, depending on what classes I have the next day.
It just depends on how heavy the homework load is, but usually we're really tired after practice and stuff.
Yeah, I'm usually tired after practice. I go home and sleep, and I don't have enough time to finish my homework, so I gotta stay up late. And I come to school tired, and coming to school tired is bad for your learning.
As of last week, I made a schedule for myself. So now I'm like doing homework at certain times, and then I'm planning out like what I'm gonna do and when I'm gonna do it.
I'm pretty bad at managing my time, but I usually get everything I need to get done. I get done, and that often means sacrificing a lot of sleep.
No, I think the time management is really hard because like a lot of classes give us way too much homework, so it's hard to manage like being tired from sports with how much work we have to do.
I make a lot of to-do lists, and I write in my planner. I love my planner. I know a lot of people hate it, but like I love it and it helps me so much. Just like make sure you have a list of what you need to get done, and it makes it a lot easier and it feels good to cross it off. And yeah, I don't know, just know what you have to do.
What I usually do is I try to get my homework done before practice or before I get tired, because once I'm tired, then I'm out.
I don't manage my time. I think I'd be doing better at school.
I don't think I'd have the work ethic that I do now because I play baseball. I probably wouldn't have that many football friends like I did. Probably wouldn't be that hard of a worker. Wouldn't have that much motivation to do stuff.
My life would be a lot different if I didn't play sports, because ever since I was growing up I was always that kid playing like each sport, and like I would always make a lot of friends. So I think if I didn't play sports I would have maybe not less friends, but just like a smaller bond with the people that I do play sports with, and probably be less athletic and like not I don't know, sporty. So I think like sports are just a really big impact on your life. It'd be hard to get into shape.
You know, they're both important, so it's hard to say that one's more important. I think school might be a little more important just because, you know, that's your grades. But it's also important to, you know, not just focus on school and, you know, be active. So, I mean, yeah, school's probably a little more important, and school, you know, homework comes first. But, you know, sports are definitely important too.
Obviously school, because I'm not going to get anywhere without it, but sports are more fun. And personally, I think they teach me more in general.
I definitely think school is more important because, I mean, throughout, you start kindergarten and you go up to college, you need to get good grades in order to get into college. But if you're not someone who's like trying to get to college, you're trying to maybe get into college for sports, you're still going to need the you're still going to need the academics to get you into that school for the sports that you have. And I'm sure they'll help you out a little bit, but it all comes back down to like what your GPA is and how well you're doing in school, because whatever job you end up getting later on in life, you're going to need the skills that you're learning today.
School is definitely more important than sports, but sports are more fun than school.
I do a lot of homework.
Outside of school, I normally go to work.
Eat, sleep. I go on my phone. Yeah.
Mountain bike and I run.
I hang out with friends.
Because it's really time consuming and I'm kind of really lazy and I'm not very competitive, so I really just don't feel like it's my thing, and I can do whatever I want if I don't, so.
Because I don't have time.
Because I work, basically. I was gonna play basketball, but then I'm just lazy, and then badminton, and I'm lazy, and I just didn't want to play sports anymore. Wouldn't be much different. I'd be healthier probably, that's about it. I used to play sports, so it's like, I already know it's not really that different.
I wouldn't have enough time for homework, I wouldn't get as much sleep, I'd be a lot busier.
I would get home later and have less free time.
I'd have bad grades because I wouldn't have time to do homework, and I'd be fat still because I'd be so stressed out from all the homework that I have to do. So there'd be no point in me doing a sport.
I walk to the bus in the morning. That's about it.
I go mountain biking. I run about 2 to 3 miles every day.
I don't really exercise at all, actually.
Yeah, in the mornings for like, or I try at least, like I get up and try, but if I can't do it, I just go back to bed. I run sometimes.
I'm Miss Terrio and I teach World Studies and Government and Economics.
My name is Mr. Hartford. I am a social science teacher here. I teach sophomores in junior history. I am also the track and field head coach.
Laura Perdicamatis, and I'm a PE teacher and SOS coordinator, and I used to coach soccer and track.
My name is Molly McNinch, and I teach algebra and geometry for 9th and 10th graders, and I coach swimming, and this year I helped coach water polo.
My name is Leslie Pedrin. I teach PE at Woodside High School for about 20-something years. Not coaching right now, but I did for many years.
I swam in high school, and I played water polo in high school, and then I swam in college. It keeps you really organized, and it really helps prioritize how you do things.
I did 5 sports in high school. I did cross country and football in the fall. I was a diver in the winter, and then I did track during the spring, and then basketball also during the winter. It helped me to kind of stay focused. I had to prioritize my time to be able to make sure I was staying up on my homework as well as being able to go to the different sports. It taught me like various kinds of teamwork and camaraderie and just general social skills, as well as like keeping me in shape and keeping me going from day to day.
I played softball, volleyball, and basketball. Well, it told me what I wanted to do. I knew my career wanted to be around athletics. I had great PE teachers back when I was in high school. Mr. Gatormson was my basketball coach for 4 years, and the gym is named after him. He was so awesome. And my dad was my softball coach for many years, and by the end of my senior year, I was Athlete of the Year. Yes.
All depends on what their caseload is. So I think my niece who went to Aragon had 5 APs and did 3 sports and is at Boston College right now with doing great. And there's other people that can't handle that at all.
I think it's hard. Like I said, most of it is time management. Students definitely have to put an effort into that in order to succeed. But I think kind of if you have a good system in the team, like a lot of the coaches and the other athletes help promote that. Sometimes they'll have like tutoring and stuff like that after school that really helps with that, building that academic success as well as the athletic.
I think it's hard to manage practicing for 2 hours and then on top of that having another 2 hours of homework, but I think if it's done well and time is managed well, I think it's possible to do homework and play a sport.
For high school especially is like when you're a freshman and you're coming in, everyone else is on the same level as you, and you're like, they don't know anyone, you don't know anyone, and then you're meeting someone, instantly you guys have something in common, which is like soccer, for example. So like you instantly make friends who you can talk about certain things with, and then you create that sport bond that I was talking about.
Sports are fun to play, and you meet a lot of new people playing sports.
Positive effects are keeps you organized, keeps you healthy. Students who do athletes during the season are more motivated in class. They do well because they have to make grades, and it gives students a reason to come to school. There are kids who they come to school solely so that they can go to baseball practice or swim practice or soccer practice, and it gives them motivation to do well and graduate. And I think those are all really, really strong qualities of being an athlete in high school.
You get to meet new people, experience new things, and I don't know, you get to play the sport that you love.
It's like joining another family. You get a lot of friends.
The positive playing sports are like building friendships.
Just building friendships and the potential to earn scholarships for college.
The effects are mostly positive. I think you are part of a community of friends and people that will support you. I think you learn a lot of skills that will help you not just be successful in sports, but successful in real life. And I think maybe the negative is that it does take a lot of time. You dedicate a lot of time to practicing your sport, but I think the benefits definitely outweigh any of the negatives.
A negative is like, it's like, it takes away stress from like one thing, adds stress in another place. Like you're not stressed about school, but then you're like playing a sport, like, I have to do good, I have to do good.
It's really tiring, and like I said, it's hard to like manage homework and sleep.
How much time it consumes and how tired you can get after playing a sport.
The negatives are like it takes a lot of time out of your schedule. You don't have a lot of free time.
There really aren't any negatives if you think about it. It's just, like early dismissal sometimes can really get you behind in schoolwork.
The negative, totally schoolwork. You have to be able to handle both. And that's why there's the GPA requirement of 2.0.